Hello, everybody. Before I start, do you guys mind passing the yoga pants around so you get to feel the quality as well?
One last time.
Hello, everyone. My name is Akın Önal. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Mori, the babywear essentials brand. Here are 3 interesting stats about our business. We grew 66% in August over July, have 72% gross margins, and an incredible 7.5 times return on each customer we acquire. Now, there are 2 huge problems in this $14 billion market that we are in. First of all, the essential items such as onesies that babies spend the majority of their time in lack innovation, and they're made in poor quality despite being the first layer against a baby's skin and dictating their comfort. Secondly, despite 3/4 of baby wear spend going through gifting, these essential items are not gifted, creating a huge mismatch between what parents need the most and what they receive. At Mori, we are changing this. We create products that babies and parents love. They're the world's softest, they're safe for the baby and the environment, and we promise you if we made the adult sizes, even you wouldn't want to sleep in anything else. Combining this with beautiful and sustainable packaging, you've got the perfect gift. Right now, we drive about half of our sales through gifters, proving the fact that we can open this category to gift purchases as well. We have about 50,000 email addresses that we collected to date, and recently surpassed 20,000 followers on Instagram, really engaged and all organic. We have 3,000 families in 38 countries who love their Mori products right now. They love us so much that they rated us 5.0 out of 5. And there's a recent review that I'd like to share with you from a customer named Carol, a new grandmother. I bought a subscription for my daughter. On arrival, the packaging was beautiful, the item was stunning. The quality was faultless and reduced my daughter to tears, in a good way, just what you would want from a gift. This is the first time I have used Mori, and it will not be the last. Luckily for us, most of our customers agree with Carol, and about a third of them already made 4.2 purchases on our website, despite the very short period of time that we have been around. Thanks to them, we grew over 40% month over month since February when we launched our main collection. In May, we joined 500 Startups Accelerator program, and in August, we grew 66%. This month, we are hitting $750,000 in annualized run rate revenues, and by 2020, we are aiming to hit over $100 million in sales. Working really closely with our manufacturers, we are able to sustain over 70% gross margins. Combining this with organic and mostly and low-cost acquisitions and high repeat purchases, we are able to drive 7.5 times return on each customer that we acquire. And I should also mention that on the very first purchase, we break even on our cost of acquisition. The Honest Company and Dollar Shave Club are 2 great examples of the value you can drive through a strong direct-to-consumer business model. By adopting a similar disruptive model, we are not only able to offer high-quality products at affordable prices, but also offer smart, tailored services like subscriptions. We are a team of entrepreneurs, engineers, and makers. I'm coming from a region of Turkey that's known for its high-quality textiles, and my close family and friends are among our manufacturers. My co-founder, Cam, is a numbers-driven engineer, and he's our chief growth officer. Our product team has a combined 30 years of experience in developing baby and kids wear. We are changing the way millennial parents think about the future of their babies and fashion. If you'd like to join our journey, please come meet me after and test the quality of our products for yourselves. Thank you very much.
So my question here is, first, it's very soft, and I think I would want to wear these for pajamas or whatever else myself. So you have really interesting material that might be just great for other things. And what I want to follow up with is, I've had trouble with companies that sell just to babies, because the babies grow up and you work very hard and you spend lots of money and you acquire that customer, and the customer loves you 5.0 for about a year. And then they go, oh, okay, I'm on to the next thing. Now I need to buy building blocks or something. And how are you going to, are you going to just focus on babies, or are you going to grow with your customer?
I think step number 1 is important to mention that half of our customers are parents or mothers. The other half is coming through gifters. So gifters have a longer longevity. on staying on the platform. And when you look at the purchase behavior between parents, which you would think that they purchase more frequently compared to a gifter, on our platform, gifters have slightly higher repeat purchase rates as well. We have a PA who bought 22 of the same box within 6 months. In terms of product category expansion, I think there's still a lot for us to do, even just focusing on textile essentials for the baby. But what we are planning to do is, as you mentioned, grow with the baby. Since we already acquired these customers, utilizing data and offering smarter services around different arrays of product, we'll be able to continue the lifetime value.
I want to say kudos because not only could we actually experience the product versus some others, but I think you covered distribution, you covered reviews. One thing, like in addition to a question, I just wanted to make the comment that there's a French brand called Villebrequin, where for the young boys, the father also gets a matching bathing suit.
Yeah.
So I think to Tim's point, you might want to think about it because it might create an emotional impulse purchase where one would not make it. But because of that combination, like also seriously expand your value.
Yeah.
So out of everything that's in front of you, it sounds like you covered everything. So what is top of mind for you? What is the one thing that you feel is critical to the growth of this business?
I think the consumer business is supply and demand. And we've built our supply team in such a level that we will be able to grow, including our manufacturer network, to a very high level. But any consumer business will always have, I would say, the challenge of acquiring new customers. So far, we have done great, but this doesn't mean that this challenge will get away. I think the next step for us is to continue the smart and low-cost ways of acquiring customers.
Where are you selling your products now, and how you're acquiring customers again?
About 70%, 75% of the sales are the UK. We're based out of the UK, and 25%, without much of an effort, is coming from the US, Australia, and some Asian markets.
And are you selling on your own website, or you're selling
On our website.
Your own website? All
Yes,
from your own website?
Yes. So we do pop-up stores as well, which are incredibly low-cost acquisition and high AOV. I think because of that, early next year, we want to start Mori-branded stores as well, where people not only just come to buy, but they come to experience the brand as well.
How do you keep your CAC so low? Where do you find your customers? Through blogs and forums around babies?
So email marketing worked great for us, but of course it is still a limited way. I think your engagement levels, unless you're super creative, easily can go down. What worked really great, I think, on top of this is working with influencers, both in the US and the UK mostly. They not only kind of bring followers and eyes on you, but they also generate amazing content that keeps staying with you, that you use on all other channels that you have.
Can you describe, because obviously brand here is going to be quite important. There have been some other companies who've kind of said, well, baby companies, especially for new parents, they're pretty agnostic to, they don't have loyalty to a brand yet because they're clueless, but I actually think that changes very quickly. Like for me, for my children, there are a couple of brands that I think of that really stick with me. So like how would you describe the brand that you're trying to build? Like what's the identity of this brand?
When you look at the baby from an apparel point of view, textile essentials, it's a super fragmented market. That's why the switching cost is super low, because there is no main go-to brand. And with Mori, this is what we are trying to create. Similar to the Honest Company, if you need something, a baby apparel, either if you're a gifter or you're a parent, there should be a top-of-mind brand, and that's what we are trying to create.
All right. Good job, Mori.
Yeah. Thank you very much.